The ATP and WTA are considering a tour merger. We're explaining how this conversation started and what the Telegraph reported just this morning. Plus, it's Labor Day at the US Open. We're looking ahead to the biggest matches on Monday. The break starts right now. Hey everybody, I'm Andrew Guy. You are watching The Break, presented by Evian. Today, the Telegraph broke the news of a summit scheduled in London by the ATP and the WTA to discuss a potential tour merger. One unified tour would be a huge change to the tennis landscape. Currently, the ATP and WTA have separate commercial partners and sell separate TV rights. Many of the tournaments on the schedule have men and women in different cities, adding complexity to an already layered problem to solve. The Telegraph article went on to note that the state of the WTA finals was a contributing factor to a potential tour merger meeting. We're just weeks away from the WTA year-end finals with no city announced. Saudi Arabia has taken an interest in pro tennis, and a bid is out to the WTA to host the finals in the Saudi capital of Riyadh. Former pros Martina Navratilova and Chris Evert have spoken out against moving the WTA finals to Saudi Arabia because of their regressive stance on women's rights. It's reported that the Czech Republic and Mexico also have bids out. John Wertheim recently tweeted that an announcement is projected in the coming weeks. Saudi Arabia's repression of an independent civil society could motivate the world of pro tennis to finally merge into one unified tour. It's now up to WTA CEO Steve Simon and ATP chairman Andrea Gaudenzi to convince their respective boards to combine the tours under one governing body. The London Summit will take place over the course of 2 days later this month. A merger could mean easier viewing for fans, equal pay for women, and a streamlined schedule. As mentioned before, it's a complicated move, but is it worth it? Let us know down below. We're approaching the second week at the US Open. Let's look ahead to Monday in New York. Arina Sabalenka will play Daria Kasatkina for a spot in the quarterfinals. Arina has made the semis or better in her last 4 majors, while Kasatkina is looking to make the last 8 at a major for the first time in over a year. Ons Jabeur continues to grind her way through the draw. She'll play Jinwen Zhang in the round of 16 on Monday. And Jessica Pegula will play fellow American Madison Keys for just the second time in her career. Jess won their only previous meeting in October of last year. On the men's side, Carlos Alcaraz will play Italian Matteo Arnaldi, who's fresh off an upset win over Cam Norrie. And young Brit Jack Draper is back from an injury layoff and into the 4th round. He'll play Andrei Rublev for a chance at his first major quarterfinal. And Jannik Sinner will face Alexander Zverev in a repeat of their 2021 US Open 4th round clash. Zverev won that match in straight sets. And keep in mind, if Jannik Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz win their matches on Monday, they'll face each other in a rematch of the 2022 US Open quarterfinal. Now, we all remember that being one of the best matches of the year. You can watch Tennis Channel's US Open pre-show every day at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. We'll see you tomorrow.